Juventus versus Como and Lecce versus Inter matches on Saturday. We'll talk about why I think, first of all, that Juventus could very well concede. Also, regarding Inter, I think I found a very interesting option for you when it comes to corners. And let me remind you that some of these events on Saturday, and there are a lot, the Premier League, Spain, Germany, France, everyone is playing. We've put together an accumulator from some of them with odds of 3.15. Well, not from all of the events, of course. We'll have the Premier League, France, and the Bundesliga in there. This will be on our Telegram on Saturday. The link is in the comments. Accumulators, live bets, stats, everything is there. Every day we provide forecasts for you based on the best strategies. You can see for yourself, check it out and see how it works. I'm sure you'll like it. Well, today we have Juventus versus Como and Lecce versus Inter. 2 matches. Let's go. So the first event and the first outcome that I think is solid is for Juventus versus Como. I would have liked to take over 0.5 for Como at a good odds, but unfortunately that's not possible. They don't offer it. It's 143, I think. Yes, of course, you can take an interval or even take Como in the first half, basically. Right now, Juventus has a tight schedule. Juventus is a team that sometimes concedes goals from underdogs. And I wouldn't even say that Como is that much of an underdog in this game. Yes, in fact, by the odds, they're the underdog. The bookmakers think that most likely Juventus will win. That's probably how it will turn out. But we've seen different scenarios when a favorite like Juventus doesn't feel so confident against a solid mid-table team that's already made some noise in Serie A in Italy. So I'll try to take the Asian total for Como over 0.75 at odds of 1.69. Next, I'll take an interval total, specifically the total by halves. In general, if you believe in goals in this matchup, you can take over 0.5 by the 30th minute. I'm sure we'll come up with something for Italy in Telegram because we regularly cover Italy there since there are good odds, good ones for halves, for intervals, for the 25th, 30th minute, and so on. You can find all of this for free. We do it there every day. But for the Saturday match, specifically this one, I think I'll just take the half by the line. First half over 1, exactly 1, for odds of 1.93. Lecce versus Inter is the next pair. And here, as I promised at the beginning of the video, there's an interesting option for corners. Yes, Inter is the favorite. Yes, Inter gets 4.5, 5.5 corners, but I wouldn't say it's regular. And even against underdogs, they sometimes have dips in corners. Corner outcomes aren't available at all bookmakers. I'll leave a link in the comments. There you can find corners, yellow cards, offsides, monthly cashbacks, accumulator insurance, nil-nil insurance. All of that is available. There's also a whole list of bookmakers you can work with on Telegram. We've selected the very best options for you. I'll try to go for less. They're offering a great line on Inter corners, under 6.5, even for a top-tier favorite team. Successfully securing more than 6.5 corners in a single match is actually quite an impressive feat. Wouldn't you agree? For Inter, 6.5 is actually a pretty solid, tight total with odds of 1.68. And the last outcome in our prediction for this match, I'll try to go with the idea that in this upcoming Lecce versus Inter game, Inter won't be able to totally dominate and won't keep Lecce from scoring at all. Yes, they're the underdog. Yes, Lecce doesn't score much, but who in Italy actually scores a lot anyway? Even Atalanta, the team I made a strategy video about, has really dropped off. If they used to score 2 goals per game, now it's like 2 goals per millennium. Basically, at Inter, everyone more or less doesn't score much either, and the totals reflect that. The bookmakers know this too and set the odds accordingly. I'll try to bet that maybe in this match Inter will concede. Lecce's individual total over 0.5 goals, odds 2.01. An accumulator with odds of 3.15. On Telegram, every Saturday we have an accumulator every day, live bets every day. You can also claim your bonus there. Good luck. Bye.